Olá, aqui é o Tabs, bem-vindo de volta com Deus Ex. Neste episódio a gente voltou pra nossa... Nossa, onde tá as coisas? Pra nossa região. A gente tava tentando chegar na nossa... Nossa senhora! Stop! Sai! A gente tava tentando chegar na nossa casa de novo. Guarda aqui, não para quieto. Aí! Tem dois agora. E eu tenho que passar por eles. Ai, shit. Tem que recarregar. Ah, aleluia. Dá pra passar invisível?
Slowly, camel. Slowly.
Não viu nada. Tá mais perto. Talvez dê pra chegar por aqui. Já que ele foi do esgoto, né? Joga no 4. Nunca entrou aqui. Não. Mas tem uma porta secreta que eu sinceramente espero que me leve até o esgoto. De alguma forma ou de outra. Não. Talvez. Não, vai levar pra fora. Nossa, susto, mulher. Achei que era um policial. Não é aqui, né? Aqui tinha o gás. Tem ainda, na verdade, né? Isso não é mais problema pra mim. Das ausentes que deleta.
I recognize you.
Okay, Milena. Ah, Milena!
Over here.
Oi, okay.
Welcome to the underground. I owe you an apology for hacking your info link.
Tudo bem.
Don't sweat it. I'm assuming you had a good reason.
Samizdat's usual channels are all bugged. I couldn't risk an audio communication being traced back here.
Aquela que podia ficar em Praga.
You're little K, right? You don't sound local.
I wrote some things that made me have to delocalize a long time ago. Been living story to story on a Schengen visa and a language implant ever since. Never expect a short story from a long-form journalist. You want to know why I brought you here? The police raided Samizdat last night. Cleared us out. We were broadcasting until they pulled the plug. Radios, flyers, mail bursts, the makeshift media van. Getting the message out to our subscribers if they needed a refuge. As you can see, it went a little wider than we anticipated.
Né?
This isn't what I call laying low. Aren't you afraid the police will find you again, finish what they started?
They already got K. Bones, the backup servers, even the shitty coffee machine. Enough for them to call it a win and get back to indiscriminate brutality on the streets.
Where were you when this happened?
Right here. Running our little home away from home. Our sources tipped us off about the martial law. Either we could write about it and throw our hands up. Boy, I sure hope this massive rights violation doesn't end up being too awful this time. Or we could enact a readiness plan and really do something.
Yeah, when we first met, I called you pamphleteers. I guess I should apologize.
Oh no, we were pamphleteers. Now we're pamphleteers, jury rigging, an underground railroad.
Muito bom. Subterrâneo.
So are you running a resistance cell here or a campaign room?
Why not both? Now Samizdat has a captive voter base. We could run for the Senate.
It's organized resistance then.
Peaceful resistance. We're working together to get people under the cordon and out of Prague. It's a happy accident of a police state. Well, I say happy when everyone's repressed, they can see past their prejudices.
Or they shift the blame. It's gonna take a long time for those prejudices to heal.
As long as certain people can profit from keeping the wounds fresh. But you knew that already.
Sim. Ok. Cadê ele?
What happened to Kay?
K is me now, according to the Samizdat Manifesto. It's all very third-wave socialist with a dash of martyr complex.
Good to know. But I mean, what physically happened to him?
Right. His name is Yarek. Yarek Drobny.
Yarek.
He's being held by the police along with Bones. No contact, no bail,
Deixa eles
no
ganhar, vou ter que
rights,
soltar eles.
plausible deniability.
You must have known the risks.
Well, he was open to the existence of risks. When you showed up, it should have been a wake-up call, but you were reasonable. The state isn't reasonable.
Ok, continue.
I'm pretty sure you didn't call me to put up posters. What's the deal?
We've made a plan. We're getting people out of the city, starting first thing tomorrow.
Sabia.
I want Yarek and Bones to go with them, but first, we need to bust them out of jail. Tonight.
And you think I'm the kind of guy who breaks into police stations?
Are you telling me you're not?
Ok.
Fine, I'll get them out. They're being held in the temporary police station downtown?
Yes. By the Monument Metro. Once you're clear, take them across the plaza to the United Cleaners. We've cached everything they need for a long road trip along the old NATO decommissioning zone.
That's your escape route? Puts getting them past the state police into perspective.
It works on paper. And gives them these new identity documents, a lot of new identities. We found a very good forger. We're keeping her from a bright future in a Pika's newsroom.
É, eu conheço ela.
Recognize you.
Too many people.
Ei,
You'll have
ei.
to borrow more.
Erenco.
Arenka Bauer. Thought we activated your permit.
You did. Whatever you did, it was enough to fool them. You kept us out of Golem. We will never forget that.
Coitado velho, tá
Now
em
you're
Golem.
hiding again.
Martial law has changed everything. They say it is to keep us off the streets, but it is worse than that. They go into our homes, accuse us of being people we are not. Permits do not matter anymore.
Eu sei, ele fez o que faltou.
How did you know to come here?
Helena heard a message on the radio. It was warning people, saying the city is not safe anymore. She saw the police go into someone's home. The man. He was showing them his permit, but the officer... He did not even look at it. He just... Helena could see that the warnings were true. That people like Erenka must have run away. So we start to go underground. We start to find others.
When society wants to make things hard for someone, it eventually finds a way. I'm sorry it came to this, Arenka.
Eu também.
Don't be. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have made it this far. We wouldn't have met all these people. Everyone is working together. Together we will find a way out of here.
I hope so.
Eu também. Mais alguém que eu conheço? Além
I
dela?
recognize you.
Milena, you didn't take my advice about giving up on forgery.
I know. But trouble is, I've got a talent for it. And it's a real growth market. As soon as you got me out of that thing with Dragomir, I had like
Nagrada
20
em arte.
emails from samizdat. Do you have any idea how difficult it is for art school graduates to find a specialist subject these days?
The permits aren't enough for police anymore, forged or real.
In Prague, maybe. But it turns out I'm multilingual when it comes to
Ay,
falsifying
mi
border
Dios.
passes. Lucky, right?
If it works, I'd say lucky.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Super Commando Man. Oh, don't mention it, Milena. If there was an easier option, you think we wouldn't take it?
Minha voz não é
I was
assim.
less stressed out when I was working at gunpoint.
We may not agree on your methods, but I'll let you get back to your work.
Coming from you, that is like the gold star seal of approval.
Basicamente. Engraçado que o meu óculos não tava mostrando ela, tava mostrando uma coisa muito diferente. Que reflexo é esse? Ele parece com a do Hand of Fate. Do jogo lá. Ok. A gente tem que... Nossa senhora. É sem tirar o cara da cadeia. Eu sei, a gente já conversou, moça. Não, a gente tem que sair do esgoto primeiro pra ver onde eles estão. A gente ainda tem que terminar com ajudando essas coisas. Que não ligaram pra gente até agora. Ih! A gente não resolveu aquele assassinato ainda. Onde eles estão? Você tá zoando que eu vou ter que... Eu vou ter que vir até aqui de novo. Aqui. Não é uma falta de sacanagem. Todos eles voltaram agora. Oh! Valeu. É só a gente voltar até a estação. Super tranquilo. Vamos lá.
Go take a look.
Dois, dois, três, e para. Dois, três, para. Funcionou. Bora lá, né? Libertar os dois. Como a gente não recebeu nenhuma outra chamada falando nada, que a gente conseguiu alguma coisa nova e tal, daqui a gente já pode ir direto pra... Se não mandar a gente voltar lá, né? Algo assim. Daqui a gente pode ir direto pra próxima quest, já pra quest principal. Gente, por que você tá andando? Dá pra você correr. Eles reativaram isso? Ah, a gente não veio nessa, né? E agora? Como a gente passa por aqui? Não. Ok. Nossa, esse foi o prédio mais inútil que a gente entrou. Nem por cima tem alguma coisa? Mas bem acima da gente tem coisa. Não tem um PC pra gente desativar coisa. Ai, ai. Não atira em mim não, mano. Olha que a gente ficou sem energia. Tá, acho que por aqui dá. Me viro. Isso é ameaça perdida, gente. Não estou aqui.
Now what?
Tem que usar a passarela. Tem um robô aqui dentro. Aparentemente sim. Tem que chegar aqui. A gente pode usar 3, 2, 2 e vai.
Access granted.
Não sei se rastrear inimigos vai afetar a gente. Se virem. Agora vocês se viram com isso aí. Tipo, eu tô na estação de polícia, mas eu tô do outro lado. Não! Deus me para no esgoto. Eu acho que eu lembro que lugar é esse. Só tem 6-2 por perto, né?
Kvůli obavám z šířících se nepokojů byli zástupci města nuceni v celém městě vyhlásit zákaz vycházení. Dbejte pokynů příslušníků státní policie.
Não tem mais. Mas isso é o que tem pra hoje, né?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Vai.
Access granted.
Depois a gente vê tudo isso. Para de reclamar, porque se vocês pararem depois, eles vão perceber. Tô pegando tudo de vocês. Não, eu sei que a gente encontrou um jeito de pegar isso. Meu senhor. Vai.
Access granted.
I knew it, man. I knew you
Conseguimos.
were one of them all along.
Do I look like I'm one of them?
I can feel my hands right now, but if I could run a search for shadowy extra-government agent on the net, pretty sure it's all you.
Fair point. What happened? You pulled a freedom of information speech on the state police?
Ha fucking ha. They didn't wait for a speech, man. Lesson learned. Smash the state before the state smashes your nose.
Little K asked me to get you out.
She's the K now, man. I'm a liability to Sam's dad.
She cares about you, Yarrick. She didn't want to leave you or Bones behind.
Always was a cool cat, man. One of the good ones. She wrote The Wheels Come Off 16 years ago, and the conspiracies just keep checking out. Everything except the grey aliens, but who's to say that's not a metaphor?
Não, não
She
é.
wrote the
Existe
book.
mesmo.
I don't believe in authorial intent.
I might have known you wouldn't keep your heads down during the riots.
This is what a radical news source lives for, man. Lives and dies for. But the helmets on the streets, the extreme peacekeeping, that's not about the Golem riots. How are the Augs gonna get over here? Carpool? No. Someone, somewhere wanted the cops to clean house in Prague. And this is just the beginning. What if they could call martial law anywhere, anytime? Cops without borders.
That's your prediction, huh?
You can take it to the bank, man.
Como é o nome que tá ali?
Palisade Property Bank.
Quaicos.
I warned you about picking a fight with Picus. They've got a lot invested in protecting the message.
Would I be talking to you now if Picus had got to us? I mean, does Eliza Kassan have a sense of humor? All those bombs going off lately. What's one more in the sewers? BTW? Those are all rhetorical questions.
By the way.
You don't say.
But they're trying, man. Bones heard the cops talking about extraordinary rendition. What a wonderful connected world we live in, when they can pin an acronym on you, ARC, NSF, who gives a rat's ass, and ship you off to a black site on the UN's credits.
Just how many states are you an enemy of?
Né?
All the corporate ones.
Ok.
There's a way out of Prague for you both. The Samizdat resistance has organized everything. We just need to keep our heads down and get to the cleaners nearby.
The cleaners. Huh. Irony. Wait, you mean going through the cops?
É. Ter armário da polícia no canto, você deve estar abastecido com uniforme. Se encontrar algo que sirva, deixe para ser convincente. Ter armário da polícia no canto, deve estar com armas e armadura. Esse eu acho que não. Esse eu acho que a polícia não vai cair.
It's bad out there right now. Keep your heads down and don't leave here until I tell you to. I'll be back.
Okay, I get it.
Good. I'm gonna take another look outside.
Não tá tão ruim assim. Vai, bora.
I think I'm getting used to this now, man, but on principle, put it away. Sammy's dad saw all this coming. We're prepared, man. All we need to do is get to the rendezvous, the cleaners nearby.
Vai.
There's a police locker in the corner that should be stocked with uniforms. Find something that fits and try to look convincing. We need the cops to think you're one of them.
Assim é menos arriscado. Porque tem 3, só tinha 2 aqui.
It's time to go.
Só tinham 2, porque tem 3. Jensenka. Terminei que é a Jéssica.
for subtext. Good look.
Uma lavanderia aqui perto? Material de limpeza? Será que é aqui?
Feel like I'm 20.
Quase tudo.
Has anyone been hurt?
Edward Bro... Quem é Edward Bode, velho? Onde tá os caras?
Yes, exit plans, man, exit plans. Always be making them. We worked this contingency plan out when we started Samizdat. Didn't think it would actually come to this, though.
No one thought it would be like this. You're gonna need these documents where you're going, wherever that is.
I hear Paris is the best place to have a revolutionary agenda these days. If you want to come along, you can be the muscle. Well, whatever your arms are made of, the stuff they use on space shuttles.
No can do. I've got a previous engagement I really can't miss.
Right, with the cardboard box company.
Yeah.
Watch yourself out there, Kay.
Kay? Kay is Každý, man. Kay is everyone. You're part of it now.
I'm Kay. No, K's for Každý. Se vira agora pra vocês fugir, velho. Novo praxe. Quantos com o Miller? A gente não falaram nada dessas quests pra gente. Vamos ver o novo praxe que a gente pode fazer. Possibilidade de consumir menos ainda. Agora a gente tem que passar por tudo isso para chegar lá onde a gente estava desde o começo. Tem que atendendo ainda ali. E tudo isso aconteceu por quê? Por quê? Não. Porque eu tinha que salvar os K. Bom, vou ficando esse episódio por aqui. No próximo episódio então a gente continua em fazer a missão que a gente precisa fazer. Principal. Então, obrigado e até mais.